Hello, parents. I'm Coach Smith, Josh Smith. Sorry I couldn't be here tonight. We have our biggest scrimmage thus far in the football season, so I'm currently in Yukon, Oklahoma with the football guys. So I'm just going to do a short introduction and just kind of tell you a little bit about the class. Whenever you're ready to leave, there's a sign-in sheet right here. There's a regular syllabus here, and there's an AP syllabus up here as well, so grab one of those on your way out. And again, I apologize for not being able to be here tonight. So, who am I? This is my 6th year at Bixby. I've always taught environmental science. We've had the AP program in place. This will be our 3rd year there. I previously taught at BA, at Metro. I taught summer school at Jinx. So this is my 9th year teaching overall, and my 6th year here at Bixby. I love Bixby. Bixby's a great school. We have an excellent community. Our staff is awesome at the high school. Our faculty is awesome. We have just an incredibly professional group of people. And the most important thing is we have great kids. We have great families in Bixby. And so it's just a really good community to be involved with. And I'm always excited to come in to work in the morning just because it's such an awesome place to work. That being said, what's this class? All right, environmental science. So environmental science is split into 2 big sections. We spend the first half or third of the year studying how the earth is supposed to function. We study all kinds of systems, so like the water cycle to the nitrogen cycle. We study geological activity. We study how the atmosphere is supposed to function. And then we spend the second half of the school year studying how humans have impacted those systems. So we have our human systems and our natural systems, and we look at how those interact. And the kids learn solutions to problems we've created throughout the past 100 years or so since the populations got so big. And we try to instill them with the sense that they can go out and they can change the way things are going to where we can have a sustainable future. So it's a class full of really big ideas. We do cover things like global warming, but we also talk about things like, all right, if you're going to build a new city, like what's a great way to design that new city? So we do all kinds of topics. It's an incredibly broad class, but we don't have a lot of depth. So we'll be moving fast. So if your student just hates something we're doing, it'll probably be a new idea that next week. How are they going to be graded? We have a weighted grading system in the science department, so 45% of their grade by weight is going to be their tests and their quizzes. So when we give them their tests and their quizzes, everything we do in our on-level environmental science class is straight out of the textbook, and then the AP class, they'll be expected to know a little more, but they're given the text, they're given note sheets. If they're studying those, they're going to do fine. If they're not going to do fine. Especially in the AP class, it's a really difficult class because the test is, on average, year to year, it's the lowest scored test that the College Board gives. So I have to prepare them for that. I think if your kid is in my AP class after meeting them for about a week now, all the kids can pass the test, and they're just going to have to be diligent in the preparation. After that, you've got 20% of their assignments, or their grade is going to go to their daily assignments, 20% is going to go to their labs. We do a lot of labs and activities, and they're all lumped into that. So we've already done like a poster activity in the class, and that's in that lab grade, for instance. We'll go outside, we'll be in the lab, we'll be doing activities in class. And then finally, the final is 15% of their grade. The final is also straight from the book if they're in the on-level class. The final is incredibly difficult in the AP class, especially second semester. But if they take the AP test, they don't have to take the final second semester. How to get a hold of me. The easiest way is my email address, which is on these forms, okay? If you get a syllabus, joshs@bixbyps.org, and I check that all the time. It goes straight to my phone. I'll be in my room, obviously, during teaching hours and during my plan, but the quickest way to get a hold of me is email, and I try to respond as fast as I can find the information to give you a response. Okay, so again, I'd just like to reiterate just how excited I am to have your kids this year. I think it's going to be a great year. They're going to learn a lot about just big issues that are in the news every day. Everything from social issues that affect the environment to political issues. We've got an election year, which is a huge deal for environmental science because we get to see how environmental policies interact with our day-to-day lives as citizens. And especially in Oklahoma, with school budgeting, you probably realize that the fossil fuel industry and industries that affect the environment negatively, positively, in any way are a big part of our existence here in Oklahoma. So we have a lot of awesome discussions in class, and it's going to be a great year. If you want a coupon to the Armory, they left me with coupons, so you can take one of these. And then just remember, we've got the syllabus for the regular class, the AP syllabus, and a sign-in sheet. If you could sign in and leave me an email, that'd be the best thing I could